might be what we're fighting for next. No, Morgan. No, Morgan. Oh, he gets hit by both parts. In fact, he gets hit by everything. And then first blood goes over to Lucid. The Ram is just not really going to work out there, and the Cyclone's going to come on through. Croco making short work of this one. Xiu looking a little silly on that bottom side, but the kills now equalized. Play still doesn't have his flash back up and available, but he's not going to get stunned still. He's just taking so much damage. Shockwave pops the horse pants lady. And the Cosmic Binding catches Croco! Oh, man! And now Lucid just able to walk in and chomp down Polo. He's separated from the rest of the flock. And down he will go. Pizza Warfare coming as well, but Lucid's oversteps the explosion of damage as the equalizer comes down. And that is going to equalize the kills in the fight, as well as Barrel trying to keep Croco interested. And he does do that. Xiu now trying to run away, and Showmaker just chases down the monkey. Aiming is fighting Otacon. This game's so weird. It is so weird, but the pros come out on top, and they are going to pick up the Otacon as well.
Atlas, so at the beginning of your play-by-play, when Dplus was winning, I was already thinking about how I was going to pick it up. I was going to be like, and for once, Dplus! Still
A decent gold lead here for DK as Showmaker flashes out of the way of Tibbers. And now the re-engage to come through. Xiu finds the double knock-up. Hype is just dead before you can really do anything about it. Morgan's going to show up to try and save the rest of the bros. But unfortunately, they're now without their AD carry. That is so much of the consistent damage now missing as DK. Are you brave enough to stop? Yes, of course they are.
I mean, Hype is just not going to be able to get here. He's down for 30 seconds. Closer, need to see a big Tibbers if Bro's going to be able to stop this.
Well, the turn, they're looking for it here as Closer. Shockwave connects onto two. Equalizer to try and answer as Magnustorm holds them in place. But this time, the Subjugate did manage to come through. Polo, though, is still able to burn down the Trundle. And the Bros, despite losing Hype immediately, still win the fight. As Closer, possibly in trouble. There's the Molten Edge, done for aiming as well. A lot of extra money. Polo going to move over that control ward, looking for the backline. They look to take him out immediately as he gets a Magnustorm, but unfortunately, it doesn't really do too much. Xiu calls in the Ram and holds off Hype for now, but the Cyclone has now come on through. Croco getting so much work done. Xiu going to be the first to go down as aiming, fighting against this Corki, and he'll lose as Morgan uses his whole health bar to allow the Bros to go even in the fight, but also, I believe, get themselves the dragon. They did get it. As now the Bros looking for a re-engage after picking up said Baron. Xiu standing on the equalizer. There's another Cyclone from Croco, finding so much value, and aiming is just wiped from the rift. Croco is even still alive somehow. Showmaker's still up, and Lucid has survived this one, but they took their prize. They got the bottom lane, and the Bros, they are just winning every team fight this game.
I mean, Dplus just can't do it, man. I don't know what else to tell you guys. Like, they have got the Call of the Forge God. Let's see whether Xiu can actually find an angle. But there's the Magnustorm to stop them from doing anything. The Tempered Fate comes down, and the Ram is going to come on through as well. There's a nice double knock-up. Apollo is going to survive. Hype looks for Showmaker and almost just wipes him out with these rockets, and DK are just scattering, aiming. He exploded before I could even see where he was on the map. And yeah, this game one, I think, is just over. It's just on. They're going to push down the mid lane here. Now, 35 seconds on aiming means they cannot end off of this, but they have essentially won the game. Like, they have Ocean Soul now. I don't think Dplus get a fair fight on Elder. And if anybody dies here before aiming respawns, he's up in 20. Like, they don't have as much wave clear without him as they need. I mean, Showmaker can do a little bit here, but he doesn't have ult.
Yeah, Morgan just gets underneath this turret. Morgan goes golden as well to keep him alive. The Cyclone is ripping through DK, and Xiu unable to stop the onslaught that is Hype's Corki. And the Bros will decimate the base of DK. And even though they got to the late game, the composition didn't work. The Bros just win every fight.
Bro looking like a real five-man unit. Their comp is easier to execute. They had the Wukong Annie, but
Flash does come through, but the Twisted Advance was already there. The Sapling, it might just do it. There's the Arcane Smash, and the Insta-Flash means that Croco gets out.
Croco is just, he's evolving. And I don't think Bro are gonna hold B to stop him, man. He is.
And this is like he's already a croc, but a little bit disappointing that we didn't have Lucid turning on a dime. Nice little hook there from Polo as Hype going so aggressive. Barrel double tap into death, and DK. This is not what we wanted to see. Yep, Croco is going to turn up as Beryl, no flash, no chance, and Croco hasn't even done anything yet, and already Beryl is almost dead. They decide it's killing aiming that they're looking for. The flash comes down, and the flash in response from Morgan, as Lucid, who now I think knows that he's dead, and will just look to clear out the wave. He will successfully do that. Aiming, be careful. You are not the one that's allowed to face check it. And still, he will be able to get the first kill back for DK. But on the other side, it's Xiu making a desperate attempt. Great hook is going to come through here as Xiu gets a big old shield. And Showmaker is turning up. Polu is going to get taken down. And the Ahri is able to dash her way to safety as well. I mean, it's triage, but it's kind of working here for DK.
It's definitely 2 big wins here for DK. Aiming is also going to be able to shove this wave in. Morgan will be able to TP to the top side, but it means his TP is going to be down. Dragon spawns in 1 minute here. Xiu still able to defend this turret for now.
Yeah, he's trying to, but this turret is going to go down very, very soon. The charm comes through. It's going to connect onto Closer, and Xiu is so huge. There's that Ambassador God that we've been looking for as Hype gets the barrier. But Xiu, I mean, he gets a shield from every skill press. This is a much more broken champion than yours. Down he will go, and DK actually hit a kill lead in this game.
Strike back in this game in a big way, and they're looking for even more here on the push, trying to grab a plate. Down here on the bottom side, Closer very low.
Yeah, well, there's a cease and desist. I don't know about this one, as Closer is not dead. Does have to go back to his soul, but there was only a barrel there.
Where they have a lot of members up here. Closer going for the 1v1.
Ulti onto Beryl, and Beryl is just dead, guys. I don't know what he was thinking.
Well, he had Showmaker and Lucid nearby, but they were not that nearby, Beryl.
As Xiu now, deep in this backline, finds the ulti to get himself right in amongst it, but I don't know whether that's where he wants to be, and he will go down. Meanwhile, the health bars are getting so low. Showmaker looks for Closer as he comes back, but then he's in melee range where the Yone gets wiped out. DK, that was not the team fight we were looking for, as now Lucid running for the hills, and the bros just wanting to clean it up. They get themselves the soul point. Just use the unbound soul button. Teleport to come in here as Showmaker. I don't know whether this is where he wants to be, but he's got the Spirit Rush. Will get knocked up as Beryl is at least able to soak the culling, but aiming was just in amongst 4 people. He didn't really want to be there, as there's the public execution. Xiu able to keep himself alive, but unfortunately Showmaker is just dead. And I think the bro wallets are looking so good. They are okay, they are saving, and the bank of bro is just winning, looking to grab themselves.
They have to survive for a minute. I just don't know if they can. So many tools down here for bro, though. They should be careful about overextending. Ooh, nice angle.
Yeah, Hook is going to connect there as Polu dives forward. There's the ult out of Closer as well, and instantly Lucid and Aiming are on the floor. And it's just a blender for the bros. Beryl's on the Karma, he's in the fountain, just watching as his Nexus gets wiped out. And the bros with a swift 2-0 to make it a 5-gamer on the day.
Bro said not a chance. It goes